I'm sorry this is a little dark. Our electricity is out. I'm trying to get it done while there's some light right now and hope that I can get this turned in. So public speaking and the lessons that I have learned. Heart palpitating, voice going hoarse, and hot flashes is what I go through every time the word public speaking comes up. Just the thought of it gives me anxiety all the way from preparation to performance. I am not sure why this is because I don't mind speaking to a group in a casual setting, but put the spotlight on me and everything changes. The lessons that I learned is that preparation is essential, anxiety passes, and you never know when you're going to have to speak in front of a group again. First, I will discuss how preparation is essential. When going to present a speech in front of a group, you must definitely know your topic. It is nerve-wracking enough to stand in front of an audience, but to not know what you are presenting would exasperate the nerves even more. When preparing, you do research and have good credible sources to use. I dread research until I start to get into it, and then I always find something interesting that I did not know. Sometimes it enhances the way I feel about the topic, and sometimes it changes the way I look at the topic. Another form of preparation is audience analysis. Not all topics are appropriate for all audience. Knowing who you're going to speak in front of will also help guide you to prepare for your speech. You need to know their gender, their culture, their socioeconomics, and the place you'll be presenting. Having an understanding of your audience will help you prepare a speech that will catch and hold their attention. Next, I will discuss how anxiety passes. Public speaking causes great anxiety for me as well as others. Just the thought of it triggers it. The thought of the preparation will make it arise. The preparing of the speech keeps it flowing. And then the actual giving of the speech, the anxiety grows 3 heads. I know in my head that it's not going to hurt me, and presenting in front of a group of people is not going to kill me. It's not a big deal. But anxiety just pushes on. Funny thing is that after every presentation, I survive, anxiety dissipates, and the world carries on. I do deep breathing, I stretch, I try to relax, and tell myself this is not something that is going to hurt me. I will survive. But when I start to speak, the anxiety is still hanging around. I understand that these techniques should relax me, but the fear of making a fool of myself outweighs the relaxation. So after every speech, I take a deep breath because I've been holding it the whole time. I relax my body because I have been tense the whole time. And then my body melts, the anxiety disappears, and it is over. Finally, I understand that I will have to speak in front of a group again. I have taught preschool. Sorry about that. Ooh. I have taught preschool. I have given Tupperware presentations, worked in my children's classes, spoken to a group of fellow employees I worked with, so I know I am going to have to speak in front of a group again. The funny thing for me is that not any of these situations bothered me like public speaking class. And maybe honestly is because it's for a grade. I already had this in my outline before I saw your video, Dr. Cooley. I understand that when I interview, I will more than likely have to interview in front of more than one person. As a paralegal, I will not have to stand in front of court and present, but I will probably have to present to a group during my career. As a mother of 3, I may have to present, at a couple of weddings, a couple of family events, I hope. And one thing I will say is that I regret not speaking at my father's memorial service. Emotions were present, but I wish I had gone ahead and had spoken. Even though the anxiety is extreme, I will not let it keep me from saying what I have to say again. Most people understand that I am not a professional public speaker, so if I stutter, it's okay, not the end of the world. Who knows, now that I have a YouTube channel, maybe I'll become a YouTuber. In closing, I hope that sharing what I learned in public speaking, that preparation is essential, that anxiety will pass, and that you never know when you may have to stand in front of a group and present, will possibly make public speaking seem less intimidating. One thing I have learned is never to say never. I never say never. And you never know when you may get put in a situation that you may have to speak to in front of a crowd. And the lessons that you learned in public speaking from Dr. Cooley will help you prepare for it and make the speech of your life, and maybe it will become one of the top 100 speeches.